Hello. So thank you for joining me for the first video upload for The Word by Daniel Howe. It's me. Hi y'all. So the first message that I have for you today is one I wrote up very quickly, but one I'm happy with, so let's see how it goes. So the first 6 months of the year have been pretty ordinary. But in everything that I've been through so far, I've seen God in nearly every day. In every day, actually. I'm alive. I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. I may have a lot of things to face, but that's life. So I have a message for you that I'm going to read out for you. And yeah, I hope it sticks to you. Has the past 6 months been rough for you? You feel like 2017, maybe the worst year yet? Trust me, friends, life isn't as smooth as a baby's bottom. Yet, the bills, the hardship, the turmoil, whatever it is you have faced so far in 2017 can get better. You take strength, inner strength, the stuff that you can't measure in muscle mass. It's the stuff that helps you get through the loss of a loved one or through difficulties with your partner. As a man of debt and an international wife who has to go back to a country soon, with parents not having the best relationship, and friends few and far between, I know 2017 has been a little rocky. But as a Christian, as a man who has seen God's hand at work so many times in my life, I know just what God is capable of. So my friends, family, colleagues, strangers and siblings of Christ, the next 5 months are ours. But to do this, I need you to say a loud and very simple prayer to God. Lord of Lords, I ask you to help me. Give me strength, Lord, and guide me through each day as if you were right by my side. I trust in you, God, and I know whatever happens, it happens for the right reasons. Let the past fade away like a flickering flame, and let the future burn bright. In your name I love and trust, Lord. Amen. It's easy, isn't it? If you just pray this with your heart and mind concentrated on the power of God, then congratulations. The rest of this year will be yours to take. Life isn't going to be easy. It's not meant to. God doesn't make it easy for us. He tests us. He pushes our limits and stretches our patience. He wants to see how far we can bend before we break. But know that when God sees you at the lowest point in your life, God is there. He scoops you back up off the ground, He dusts you off, and gives you the strength and the things that you need when you need them. For myself, I've been unemployed at a long periods of time during jobs, and it's been hard to stay afloat, trying to pay for this and that, and without any money coming in. Trying to stay positive has been hard, but I trusted God. I knew that every time I'd been in this situation, God had helped me. He presented me what I needed when I needed it, and God will always do that. There were times I broke a little. I just didn't know what to do, but I had to trust in God, and I did. I had faith that God knows best, and that what He does, that He is doing everything in His unlimited power to help me. And behold, here I am, facing challenges just like you and me. Just facing challenges like everyone else in the world. I may not be in the middle of a war zone. I may not be homeless or addicted to drugs, but my battles are just the same mentally as they are to yours and everyone else's. And yours are the same to everyone else's and mine too. They can be God's if you let Him, if you trust Him and confide in Him. Let it go. Yell at God, scream, cry to Him. God pushes our limits so that we may run to Him, our rock and our fortress. He will not leave us or desert us. He's there. He listens, He cares. He loves us, and He wants us to go to Him. Are you ready to go to Him? As we head into July, folks, I want you to be retrospective. I want you to look back on times where God's hand has been present. When you just know that God has helped you, has answered your prayer, has picked you up from your lowest point. That in mind, always give thanks to God, for He loves you. He loves all of us, so immeasurably and unwaveringly that it is too much for our minds to comprehend. Are you ready? Are you ready to ask God to help and support? Do you trust God? Do you believe that He can help you? Do you have faith that nothing is impossible when it comes to God? and let's walk together. For the month of July, every day, I want you to write down on a piece of paper 5 things that you wish were different. 5 things that, if different, would make you happy and content. On the back of that paper, write 5 things that you are grateful for. As you do this, pray for the things that you wish were different. Prayer is as simple as talking or thinking out loud to God, saying, God, I pray that you help, whatever the situation may be. Or think the prayer if you don't feel comfortable saying it out loud. If you do this every day, you keep writing the 5 things that you want to change and 5 things that you're thankful for, you'll soon notice God's hand. Never be afraid to ask God. My favourite verse from the Bible is Matthew 7:7. Ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, and knock and it shall be opened. For those who seek shall find, for those who ask shall receive, for those who seek will find, and for those who knock the door will be opened. Such a simple passage, but one that speaks wonders to me, and I'm not afraid to recall it in times when I feel like I'm falling. Are you ready to face your life? Face July? Let's go. So guys, as we head into July, I just want you to know that whatever trials you're facing, you're not going to face them alone. God is right there. God will help us through it. God gives us what we want when we need it. And God is forever ours. We are forever God's. And for as long as we have God here, in our hearts, our minds, we don't have to see Him. We see Him every day. We see Him when the sun rises, when the sun sets, when we hear a baby cry, when we hear I love you. You know, all these little things, all these things that people overlook, they're God's works. And they are beautiful, they are perfect. And so are you. You are perfect. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, and I hope that this has been helpful for you. I would love any feedback from the video, and also feedback from your prayer and your writing the prayers for God to change your life. Amen. Have a wonderful, blessed afternoon, day, morning, evening, life. Goodbye.